The year is 2488. The Jews are in a vulnerable state. An evil prophet ascends a mountain to place a curse on the fledgling nation, to nip it in the bud. But Hashem reorganizes the deck, reassigning Bilam to serve as the harbinger of the end of days. Ironically, the evil sorcerer becomes the first prophet to foretell of a time of absolute goodness and of the ultimate triumph of the Jewish nation. "A star shoots forth from Yaakov," he exclaims. Who is this star that Bilam envisioned? The Rambam interprets the star as Bilam's vision of Melech HaMoshiach. The Gemara interprets the star to be every single Jew. One of the most oft-quoted teachings of the Baal Shem Tov from the Rebbe is the following explanation brought in Maor Enayim.
Schaas mit so dorch kecher mi Yanki. Passend auf der Rambam hat es meint im Moshiach, danach steht in Brochis, Baal Yerushalmi, aber Schaas gechol dorch kecher mi Yanki, hat gesagt, dass verbunden mit der Messias von Ayid. Nicht achillig, was für Yechidus ist. Yechidus Ayid steht auf dem dorch kecher mi Yanki, was sie sagt, den Mikve von Gemorre. Und der Meure Neime, das mir weil und tauscht das auf, a jeder Ried hat in sich a Nitzitz von Moshiach, Punkt, also wie Moshiach hat in sich a Nitzitz von jeder Ried, wo der Pfarrer sagt, dass er schon mal klar ist, und in beiden von sie, dass der Linie von Yechidus.
Every soul has a bit of the Moshiach edifice that they are responsible for. Every Jew has a spark of Moshiach within. How would you change your attitude today if you acknowledged that the spark of the ultimate Redeemer, so longed for thousands of years, resides, waiting in your own potential?
We left Russia and came to Israel in Tov Shelamed Gimel. And the first thing that my father wanted to do, obviously, after we left Russia and came to Israel, is to come to visit the Rebbe, because this is probably the only thing he wanted to do. We came here to New York in the winter of Tov Shelamed Gimel. I was 9 years old. I remember it was very late at night, and we went into Yechidus 2 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning. We went in and we're there for hours and hours and hours. A whole lengthy discussion about many different topics. It was in Russian. Many of them I obviously didn't understand, was above my head. They were discussing science, and they teach the proper curriculum as far as Torah and science is involved. My father kept on speaking about Moshiach, that this is the ultimate goal of everything, and this is what we have to yearn. So as a naive kid from Russia, I don't know where I had the courage, but I just asked the Rebbe straight out, since the Rebbe is the person who knows it all, why not just ask? And everybody is yearning for Mashiach, so when is actually Mashiach going to come? I mean, who else to ask? Who is better to ask than the Rebbe? I asked straight out, when is Mashiach going to come? And the Rebbe smiled, and he said, when me, meaning the Rebbe, your parents, yourself, your friends are going to do better and improve and do the best they can, Mashiach will definitely come. Which, to me, was an answer, and I wouldn't dare asking to refine that answer with a specific date. But to me, I was kind of left still with a question, because yes, we know the conditions, but when is it going to happen? Fast forward a couple of years later, in Tov Shelamed Hey, I came here for camp, Gan Yisrael, and I was set up with a chavrusa, and we were studying different topics. And at a certain point, he showed me a Reb Chaim Vital on Parshas Miketz, a whole calculation of when the Ketz is going to be, and the calculation showed that it's Tov Shin Lamed Vov, which was about to happen in a few months. So this was a golden opportunity for me to come and ask the question again, because now I have proof of a certain date. I just want to verify it with the Rebbe. So when we went again to one of those lengthy Yechidus, And again, the Rebbe was talking to me, he was testing me, I think, on the Gemara I was learning, etc. And after that, I had an opportunity to ask again. And I had the chutzpah to ask, quoting the specific Chaim Vital about the Ketz in Tov Shel Lamed Vav. So I just want to make sure that that's when it's happening. And the Rebbe went into a whole lengthy conversation, an explanation about what the Ketz means, saying that a Ketz is a Zman HaMesugel, it's an Eis Rotzen, but, and this is I think the big ubechein of the whole conversation, but you absolutely don't have to wait for the Ketz, even though it's months away. It absolutely can and should happen before. And again, the conditions, of course, are very clear, and the path is very clear. With me, the Rebbe, your parents, you, and your friends are going to do better and improve, Moshiach will definitely come. And we should definitely do whatever we can to make it happen now. There's absolutely no reason to wait for the cat. What it means to me, at least, is that it's in our hands. And we, as much as we wait for Moshiach, Moshiach is waiting for us. And we should do whatever we can right now to make it happen.